Hey everyone, I'm back today, back working on the Trident, at least for a little while. It's been a good printer, I'll tell you that. It's been a real good printer. So right now, I think I'm going to be adding some lighting. That's my goal today. I need to add some lighting to the Trident and some temperature sensors. I need some more temperature sensors in the Trident. There was something else, but I don't know if I'm ready for it. We'll have to wait. This initial round is just going to be lighting the chamber. I don't have the stuff to light the electronics bay yet. That's coming. It's coming later. So right now we're going to try to figure out what I need to do. I'll try to figure out to get these installed. So for those who watch my streams, you might notice that I don't generally go directly towards the generic, not generic, that's a bad description. The stuff that people have already made online. I'm almost like, but yeah, but it doesn't do this. Yeah, but it's not like this. And of course, other people are going to do that to mine too. But I decided just to make my own. I guess inverted LED strips, because these are meant to be mounted like that. Oops. On the bottom of 2020. They are going to stick out a bit. That's on purpose. They're made to go on the top rail, so that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. So in this case, you know, there it is. It's going to go under here. So that's the plan for that. I also made a cool little button. There we go. Come on, cool little button. So there, we got a cool little button that we can just turn the lights on and off. Which I've thought about that. It's not a toggle button. The actual toggling is going to have to go on in the script, in the G code or whatever. It's not really G code, in the macro. Yeah. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know what color lights are going to be. I don't know anything. I'm just making this up as I go. But that's the other piece that's going into this, is the come on camera. Hello. It just doesn't do that. It's like I just need to be a little bit out of focus all the time. If I'm in focus anywhere, I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so that's the plan. That's what I'm going to get done today. Thermistors. Well, thermistors are easy, right? It's just a couple of JST connectors. Yeah. That's all that any of this is, right? Okay, no, I'm going to get to it. So, I guess this is it. I need to run an output loop on these. So there are lights behind this. I figured because it's yellow, it's gonna sort of glow, and I could even have a mode, you know, like this could actually even toggle, the button could toggle through different modes, really. Now that I think about it, you just set a variable, and every time the macro fires, and depending on what the value is, it does different things. So, you know, full lighting, half lighting, just glowing in the middle underneath the yellow things. I'm thinking that could all be a thing. Yeah, but I don't know if I'll figure that all out today, but it's part of the plan, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So, right now, I need soldering iron. I need something so I don't burn the crap out of the table. Do I need this? Of course I need that. Of course I need that. The wire that's going to run down, basically the output wire. So I might as well take all of these apart because they all need output wires. And everything here is basically the same, except these where there's a left set and a right set, because one's open on the ends, one's sealed. Well, if you don't know that, never mind. Okay. Alexa would like to get involved. You know, she feels left out. Don't even, Alexa, stop. Stop. Yeah. So here we go. Let's start right there by soldering our output loop. Now I just run these like right up to the end of here. I don't, and then from there I run 4 wires is basically what I do. So you could continually loop them. And truthfully, I haven't really thought of how this is to be connected in the grand scheme of things. The last set I connected, yeah, they were looped, but they plugged into 2 separate plugs on a pre-looped circuit board. So yeah, I'll have to figure that out too. D-I-D-I D-O-D-O. So these are the output ends right here. Now, wire. What am I going to use for wire? I've thought about, well, ideally, it would be the thickness, the wire would be the thickness of like a fan, like the wires on a fan. That's what I need to find, is something the thickness of the wires on a fan. Let me have a look. The thing is, I don't think I have any loose wire like that. Not loose wire, but, you know, I don't think I have. Oh, wait a minute, this might work. Yeah, it's pretty small. It's high temperature silicone, 24. Yeah, that'll work. We're good to go. Yeah, let's not hang this over the soldering iron. Swap these around. That's only the reason I have this. And of course, you know, I find this lead-free solder splatters. I have little things all over my table when I'm done. Of course, it's also, I shouldn't be, you know, breathing it in. Okay, so that's one. Let's get a wire for that. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. I gotta tin that thing. It's like really bad. That's got lead in it. Oh, nice. Much better. Much better. One day I sat down and watched a bunch of videos on soldering, soldering, and yeah. For so long, I was doing it wrong. Now this doesn't need to be as sharp as the last one. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna add an extra, like, you know, inch or so. Call that one done. And then I'm gonna jump in and do the same with this. Now I'm putting the solder where I put the iron. Yeah, that's it. As long as you don't put the iron where you put the solder, the table will be just fine. So nobody's streaming this weekend. Everybody's at Murph. Though I did watch Nero's video. I expected it to be different. I really did. Baker. Okay. Beautiful. So much cleaner. I would have made an absolute mess of that. Okay, so same thing. Take that, we'll add a little bit to it. And then I think I'm done with this. I've got all the wire for everything now. Got myself a lot of 24. I've got a bunch of 20. It comes in so handy. And every once in a while, I'll just add another roll. Like filament. You know, you see filament, you're like, yeah, I'm not planning on printing anything out of that. But, you know, it will be good to have, if just in case I need. Yeah. Rationalizing. Hey, Squirrel Brain. How's it going? I am finally getting to this. Finally. Why is there no background music? There we go. Now there's background music. Okay. So now I should be able to build one of these. I don't remember, because it is styled very similar to the oh yeah, there we go, to the V0 version. Is that right? It's just tight because it's silicone. So, or am I putting it in the wrong way? Yeah, I might have it around the wrong side. Who knows? Hey, Magnico, how you doing? Of course, the other one wasn't silicone wire either. Yeah, see, as I go, it's pulling itself into the wrong place. What's going on here? Oh, really? That's why it's so difficult to get in there. There's a join right here. I was wondering that, like, one of these was just like, well, actually both of them, in that sense, were a bad fit. And there we go, that fits perfectly. Oh well. Okay, so how can I do this? Like, that's gonna, yeah. Yeah, you see there, like one side is bigger. It has the room for the wire. So it all works perfect until we pass that point, and then nothing lines up anymore. So basically what they've got is poorly manufactured lights here that don't follow a standard properly. And it's okay if you're only running, you know, a short length, because you don't run into those. So if I were to take, say, this, yeah, that fits perfectly on top of it, because there's no seam. It's not turned on. Glad it's quick. So I'm just going to put these aside. I'm going to cut another length, which I will need. What will I need for that? I need just normal scissors. Normal scissors. Normal scissors. I don't know. I can't imagine them going far. I used them to cut these just before the stream. Oh well. How's everybody doing? Where'd my scissors go? So, earlier in the week, at this point I'm just looking for things to print. Oh. I got a torture test egg printed. I'm sorry to say it wasn't on a Voron. Aha! Well, who did that? Oh, obviously it was me when right after I'd cut these, but okay. So we need another length of 22. there's no joints in there. This one has a joint as well, and there's a joint right here, so I'm gonna... See, we're gonna be putting lighting in the bottom as well. So when I go to do that, all these little pieces, because I think all the lighting in the bottom is going to be like short strips. Like 2 sets of 2 in the back, and then sets of 4. 2 sets of 4 on the sides, and then I don't know about the front. I haven't decided yet. Around the trim. Basically, they're going to be made into the things that hold up the panel above the electronics. Did anybody splashy? Okay, no seams. No, did I just do what I think I just did? Nope. Nope. Hey, William, welcome to the stream. Okay, later, Mechanico. Have a good night. This stream was, yeah, I was planning on doing this much earlier, but it was one of those scenarios where everything that could possibly slow the stream, slow that down from happening, just sort of happened. It's great. Okay, I really hope those wires are going to be good. If not, I'm going to have to strip off some of this. It's finer, like there's less width to it, and it's of course plastic here, so it's going to slide down here much easier. But of course, well, no, I was going to say I should have just made it bigger, but when you look at it, I didn't really give myself much room. I'm like, everything's like right to the edge. I really wish like that these were covered, not scalloped out. I went a little too far with that. That should block the light from going up and just keep it down in the printer. Maybe it will. Okay. Here we go. Really? There we go. It's a little much. You know what? I'm going to attempt, before I put this wire, not that wire, this is the bad one. This is the bad one. I'm going to attempt to put this stringless through. Shut off the iron here. So if I string this through and it works, we're okay. I have a funny feeling though, there's going to be a problem. Okay, is that right? Because the further this gets in, the grippier it gets because of the silicone wire. Yeah, you know what? It's gotta go. That's no good. That's no good. Which kind of sucks. I don't really like using LED strip wiring inside a hot chamber. Which is basically what I'm about to do. Which is what I'm, you know, what's gonna happen, really? It's not gonna melt. We'll all be fine. And hey, that was easy enough, right? And hopefully now we don't have to worry about it. Let's find out though. Let's just not blindly. Move forward without knowing, right? That's good. That's a good idea. So like there is literally a groove for this to go in. Not a groove, but a space, a channel. But it's very tight. Yeah, it's like it just doesn't want to do it. I need magnet wire. Yeah, see, it starts coming out the channel. This could be a bad design. Though I didn't have any problems in the V0. Probably a bad design though. It is my own. Wow. So I don't have any of the wire left that I used on the V0, so I didn't use this either. I used jumper wire. Because if it's going to be like this, I can't see myself doing 4 of them. Like that literally does not want to go. Okay, let's see what I got. Like this is solid core wire, eh? It's not going to move. But before I try it, I'm going to try it. Okay, everybody's got wire on them. Okay, so got a cover. It goes on that way. Got a wire. We have this thing. Yeah, see where I'm not doing good stuff here. I wonder. I'm just being stupid. Yeah, I guess that's what got us here in the first. Never mind. Yeah, I'm an idiot. No, don't do that. That would make you a real idiot. So, basically, I put it underneath. But that only got me so far. But I do see that there's a possibility for a design fix. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah. that went downhill fast. So what I'm gonna have to do, because the tolerances are pretty tight here, you know, you don't want a bunch of loose things inside an LED holder. So this is generally pretty snug. So what I'm gonna actually have to do, and I'm gonna be able to do it because it prints like this, is I'll be able to create a V. Sorry, there we go. I'll be able to create like a little notch to hold the wires, and then I'll have to reprint these. And this. I'll have to reprint this too. If I do that, if I actually do that, I will reprint these because I can make them wider. Because they're made, believe it or not, to leave room for the wire. So that was fun. So when adding new thermistors to the printer, I'm gonna have to bring the printer up here. I really am. There's no getting around that. So, yeah, I'll be able to use the silicone wire. That's good. I didn't really want to use the hookup wire. That's just not. It's just not good. Okay, so this can go somewhere else. This can go somewhere else. Basically, the only things that are good are the yellow stuff. I guess that's the problem with streaming the beta build. You know what I mean? So now, this thing needs to get up here somehow. So, come on, printer, hop up here. Because I sure as hell can't lift you. Next printer to 250, I tell you. Smaller, lighter. So what we need to do is we need to dig into our electronics here. Oh. I do need to put a thing on the electronics bay to open it up, because doing this kind of just, you know. There we go. Electronics bay opened, and you can't see any of it. I'm just going to move the main camera. There we go. Electronics bay. Inverted and rotated. So, head over to the buckets of goodies and find me some bulk thermistors. Bunch of cheap 100Ks. And there, that brings up the other thing. Where do I want these? Okay, that's good. My guess would be I have one at the back, at the top of the chain, the drag chain. And I don't know. I really can't think of more than one place in this printer, because the printing is always occurring at the same place. I guess I can always have one down here, like at the bottom as well. So like a bottom chamber and a top chamber, which is what I have on the 2.4 really. The 2.4 I have, yeah. These are tangled. How are these tangled? It better be the same one. It is. Okay, Squirrel Brain. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you on Discord, and hopefully you can make it to the stream when I actually do install those LED lights. Sorry. Thanks for dropping by. Okay. So we have space for 3 more. I believe this is thermistor. What are you doing there, thermistor? So that should be fine. Now, installation of these things. Okay, let's pop this side off. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of clips. Wow. There we go, all cleaned up. I mean, all removed. It's nice, it was nice that I was able to treat both sides of the acrylic before putting it on the printer this time, rather than the 2.4, which looks awful. So basically you want to run this up through here. And probably have it just come out in the bundle and just end right here. And that would give us bed level temperature. And then the other one I could run up here. Don't think it can go behind here. Yes, it can. Okay, it's not going to be a friendly, useful thermistor. It's going to be a pain in the butt thermistor. Is there a way for me? No, there's probably not a good way to do this. Okay. Oh. Where would that be? I'm just trying to figure out. I have leftover pieces with twist-in, the electrical twist-in connector thingies. But I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put these in a special place so I don't lose them. So of course I didn't put them with everything else. I put them somewhere else. I got them. But you know, it's always when you do that things get lost. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, instead of using this to attach the thing to it, I'm going to use this to hold it in behind the okay. Oh, excuse me. Why won't this one turn? That's weird, because that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for one of these. But either one would do. So I'm just gonna, oh, is that what's going on? It's like, yeah, there's no room for me and that wire. So that's what's going on. If I have this wire in here, yeah. Okay. There we go. Just got to work it in first. I don't know. 3 of them? Yeah, I guess I should probably. Sure it works first. Well, I know it works, but easily. So one thing I'm really wishing I did was make clips for the back panel as well. The back panel is screwed on. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for something. Don't know what it is because I can't see it. I don't know if I have a computer set up. Wow, I'm just like totally unprepared today. I have a computer, obviously. But where's my Surface? It's over there. Basically print a larger yellow cover top thing here, and that'll, you know, give that a better home. Okay, oh, last one. I printed a whole crap load of them the other day for my buddy's Tronxy. I guess that can't be called a Tronxy anymore. It's not really a Tronxy. Doesn't have a Tronxy motherboard or a is it Shitu? Motherboard in it anymore. It's got SKR2. And freaking thing is just insane. For 330 by 330 by 390 printer, I was able to get that thing to do a benchy in 13 minutes and 22 seconds. Any faster than that, it started throwing the motors out of whack. Started skipping. Yeah. So that was no good. But yeah, it was awesome. I could not believe it. For a printer like that. Okay, I'm gonna cut these right now. All the bolts showed up for the Ender switchwire conversion. So that video is coming, that stream part 1 is coming this week. I don't have the, oh my God, I still have that in there. I don't have the, where's my brain? The bearings yet, so I can't do the full build, but I could definitely do part 1. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the JST connector like right there. We're not gonna cut it back. That's not gonna do it. Can I have my real crimping thingy, please? There we go. Oh, wow. It's going to be time to order some more of these soon. It's too bad you can't just order the ones with like 2s and 3s and 4s. So that's all I'm ever going to use. But I have 5, 6. And I don't know what to do with those. Sorry for the lack of, you know, camera, but I think this is the only way I can do this right now until I get my cables for my GoPro replaced. I guess I'll just be able to copy all this configuration. I already have this set up on the 2.4, so it's not like it's going to be a big ordeal configuring this. It might even be plugged into the same pins. Because all printers are the same. It's a thermistors, so there's no positive or negative on these ones. So that's going to end up plugged in there, I believe. Next, where did next go? Next is the bed one. Which will basically travel up and down with the bed. Okay, so another one's got all tangled in itself. We'll use that one. Okay. How am I going to do that? So it's going to go up. Up through here. So this has got to come off. Okay. Okay, that was awkward. But there it is. There's a zip tie ready for everything. I don't think this is going to work this easy, is it? So again, the only reason that this is viable using this wire is because it's the Z. This thing's not going to be like, you know, like constantly like doing back and forth movements. It's just going to go up and down slowly now and then. Okay, we made it to here, so that ain't so bad. I need to be shorter. Shorter me. Hey everyone. Well, that's so much easier than a Tronxy, which all their cable chains are closed. So much easier. So as soon as I cut them, I'm adding one back to bundle everything into. And being as this is only going to like right here, so it's out of the way of everything, and we know it's not going to get, you know, munched on. Like something's going to eat it. That should be good. Okay. I need this. Because I believe I need to take. Well, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. I can take the wire cover off. And I should probably just get a new one that's longer, slightly longer. But I might be out of. Sure. So I'm gonna save this. Why? Yeah, I'm definitely out of them. I use it to finish my buddy's printer. Still can't. I'm still absolutely blown away by how good that thing is. I say it's his printer. I gave him the printer to begin with, but it's not like it wasn't a improved printer to begin with. But now it's a different printer. It's the printer I wish I had when I owned it. There we go. I want chamber temperature, not radiant bed temperature. What does my computer sound like it's going to take off suddenly? So I got these headphones today. Basically, I've had a gift certificate a gift card sitting there for like a year. I mean 3 years, since 2019, that I was gonna use to put towards my PlayStation 5. My PlayStation 5. But of course I never was able to get a PlayStation 5 from there. So I waited and waited and waited, and I just recently said, to hell with it. I need a set of Bluetooth headphones, earbuds for my computer. I have Bluetooth. Like, I got lots of Bluetooth earbuds. I have Amazon Echo ones, which are basically that helpful whiny assistant who doesn't get anything right. You can talk directly to her with headphones anywhere. So that's no good for my computer. And the Samsung basically I use those for my phone. So I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to, change everything up. So I just said, I'm just going to use this gift card that I have, and I am going to go get me some AirPods. And I did. End of story. Thanks for coming, everyone. Do a story next time. So, gotta cut the things off again. But this time, we're gonna do it right in the printer. Every time I do this, it reminds me, it makes me think of misinformation. Every time I cut the wires on a thermistor. Because I remember somebody online saying, no, you can't cut the wires on the thermistor, or you'll change the resistance and it won't work anymore. So I believe that I didn't apply any common sense to that. Because if you simply apply common sense to that, you'd be like, no, that doesn't make any sense at all. It's a 100K resistor, 100,000 ohms. In the thermistor. You know how resistive the wire would have to be in order to affect that? It's not a thing. So yeah. So don't believe everything or anything you read online. Unless you read it twice. Then you know it's true. Okay. We already know the one that goes furthest is this one here. The static one. So where's the, oh, there it is. What did I just do? Just get in there with the other wire. Just. It's been actually kind of weird not having these in a big printer. I've had them in my 2.4 since since it was conceived. Get over the thing. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Now 3 other wires are trying to get away. Like, I'm gonna go too. Oh, there we go. Gotta love that sound. You don't really, it's an awful sound. So I'm gonna get the, quickly bring up the pin out so I know what's going on and I don't do anything stupid. So what I want is Octopus V 1.1. Okay, we'll go with that one. Okay, so PF5 and PF6. And J46 and J48. So the first one is the bed, and the second one is the upper chamber. Damn, them are some springy wires. Done. Done. Wow. Done. Done? Done. I'll figure something out for that. I don't like what I've done, but I've done it. It is what it is. And yeah, I can't talk enough about the filament clips, but the ones I've designed for the inside, they're not the same. They do have an interchangeable piece though, and my interchangeable piece has a thing where your fingers grip under. It's not just flat. I might, when I redo the 2.4, which is coming, as soon as I get the most ugly filament I can find, I might do that with a 2.4. Okay. Now, this is going to be the bad part of the stream because I did not prepare for this. This is going to be more about the lights than anything else. I guess before I do anything, this needs to go back. Okay, so the problem, of course, is with the thing in the middle. But the problem, of course, is always with the thing in the middle. Come on. I should have created some way to keep the clips on the other side. There we go. So that they never pop up past a certain point, which would have been pretty hard because I would have had to flip them over to print, and that wouldn't have worked. But there we go, that's all closed up. Power is on. So, I'm going to quickly go to the 2.0. Okay, where is it here? Temperature, chamber bottom, chamber top. Here we go. PF5 and PF6. They're in the same place. So I'm just going to copy that into the config for the Trident. I still haven't got a serial number for the Trident. There we go. Just had to turn it a bit just to get a wireless connection. And then I can paste this down underneath fan control. Generic 3950s. Save and restart. Printer is not ready. Chamber bottom. Chamber top 26. What? So chamber top, in this case, is actually, well, let's find out what it is. Is it this one up here? Yes, so chamber top's okay. Chamber bottom, on the other hand, is not okay. I do think it's the wrong pin. Damn, it's hot in here. I don't know how I was going to do all of that stuff today. So I've got, okay, that's temperature sensors. It is PF5 and PF6. PF5 is not working. Now, my guess is I've put the ends on it wrong. I keep on going, well, that's just way too difficult. And then I'm like, oh, I guess I could have to flip the entire damn printer over to get to that. So no, that's easy. That's easy. I shouldn't be thinking it's difficult. Okay, so it still reads minus 50 something. So, give me a second. Okay, 52 degrees, eh? How is that, like, moving? I have idea. I'm gonna put it in 7. Because my guess is there's nothing wrong with it. Because why is that drifting? Well, I guess because variable, yeah, it's basically a measuring resistance. So we want to change the 6 now to a PF7. No, the 5 is a PF7 now. Okay, it's still not working. It's like there's nothing there. I hate to do this. Actually, I don't care. Not like it takes a bunch of work to redo this. Oh, careful. Keep that away from the board. I guess if I were smart, I would take some type of device that measures resistance, and I would measure the resistance, and it should be 100K. I'm gonna go with 94,000K is okay. I'm okay with 94,000K. So I would say there's nothing wrong with that, and I actually messed up the crimp. Wow. Me? Mess up the crimp? No. Wow. I'm gonna have to order more of these like right now. I only have 5 two-pin connectors, JSTs. JSTs? I think that's JST. And that's not enough. I have a entire printer to wire in 2 weeks. And I might need 1 or 2 of those. I guess I should probably shut the power off. But hey, I'm not working with anything connected to anything. Oh. There we go. That's better. Hey. Yeah, their spider board. Would you blow it up with a brass hair from the cleaner? Or did you blow it up with the? I can't remember. I was reading something about blowing up the board. But then everybody started chiming in with dead boards. And then, of course, you know, yeah. I was hoping to use one of my dead boards on that trunk seat, but I couldn't get the heat bed to work. Or sorry, the hot end. Everything else worked. All that was burnt out on it was one fan controller. And I didn't need that fan controller. Okay, so let's see if I've got this. Ooh, I'm crushing my, oh, it's the no good one. Oh well. Not that I want to crush it. So if I go into machine, config, and I change that back to PF5, save and restart, we should now have chamber temperatures. And I'm sorry I can't show all this. But there we go. So, I now have the chamber temperature at the top here. And we have a chamber temperature right sort of below we're at the level the bed's at. I guess I could put a bottom chamber temperature, but I don't think I'm going to. What I am going to do drop this in here. Lock that down. Whoops. And the other thing I'm going to do is put these away. There's many things I'm going to do actually. So we now have upper and lower bed temperature. I can. They're exactly the same temperatures as the bed and the thermistors right now. They're all at 26.2, 26.7, 26.8, 26.8. So that's pretty good. Shut this down. So it hasn't been the most accomplishing, or I haven't accomplished the most in this stream, that's for sure. I may have jumped to the conclusion that let's see, let's adjust this again. That's crooked, isn't it? Ugh. There we go. So I did. Yeah, it's like, no, only the handle's crooked. I did mess up with those LED strips. I thought I was ready to go with them, but it turns out that I don't have the wire that I used to build the ones in the V0. Oh, don't do that. So I don't have the wire that I used for the V0, so nothing's fitting anymore. So what I need to do next is I need to go into these and make a change to the design and have like a little, like I'll draw a cutout where I need to. So basically I need to take a notch like that out all the way through so that there's room for the wire. Because right now there's no room for the wires and I'm gonna end up wasting a bunch of stuff that I shouldn't have to waste. Even these, like, they're soldered at a certain point. That's not good in the sense of what I want to do. but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to have to make those adjustments tonight, reprint these, and in another stream, we'll put those on. I have sort of a things to do stream that I'm going to have to put together. One would be attempting this install again. The other thing is I got some, what do they call it? Loom. It's not split loom, but it's wiring loom. Purple wiring loom for those wires going through the V0. I think it's got a purple frame, so I got some purple wiring loom. I'm going to cover the wires going through the chamber, and instead of having one go across the entire chamber, I'm actually going to cut an opening through that. We're going to cut that circuit board, cut a little chunk out of it, so that they both have things to go in. While I do that, I think I'm also going to take my first jump into Z-hop embedding, and I want to make a new. Basically, I want to open the back chamber of the V0. I don't want it all enclosed and covered. It's a pain in the butt. If anything, I'll cut that panel that came with it and make a door, even. Which would be much better, a door that I could open on the back of the V0 to get to the electronics, rather than having to unscrew everything. It's just so, I don't know, it's just, you know, I just don't like that. It's like having to flip over the 2.4 to get to the electronics. Well, thank God we have to flip that over, otherwise we'd have to see the electronics more often, right? So maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll put together a little stream where we install these lights. At this point, I'll make sure that it fits, that I'm not starting a stream like I did today with things that aren't going to fit together. The idea for the Z-hop embedding is I want to replace that back panel between the motors on the V0 with a back panel that has like Voron in the Voron letters, with probably the O's swapped out with the Voron logos across the back in probably purple and white. I got green and white. I don't know. But yeah, so I think that'll be fun. I think that's two different streams though. One, me putting the lights in here and getting getting all that wired up. Like I said, there's more to that than this. We've got this awesome little switch that I'm going to put in. So that's going to go in for toggling through the different modes of the lights. So I'm going to have to figure that out too. So I'll have to be sure that I'm ready with a PC and that I'm just a little more prepared for this than I am today, with maybe a little, beta testing, or at least alpha testing, before I go and start a stream, solder some wires on and find out nothing fits through the hole. Where do I do this? All this stuff? I do this in Blender. Because I'm no good at Fusion 360, but what it is I'm over that hump with Blender, and I can do things and just I can proficiently make things that I pull out of my head. Where with Fusion 360 switches. Yeah, the switches were all done in Blender, and the lettering or the embossing. It's not embossing. Yeah. Why is everything blurry? That was done in 3D Builder. I just got a picture of a bulb and then created a PNG, and I just basically embossed on there and created that 3D, and then just put a pause in there at the layer and swapped out the color. Yeah, I want to look at that CAD package, but again, see, the problem with Blender is it's very easy to go from something that's just fine to something that's completely malformed and not something that's you can work with. You can take one step and go from a perfectly fine thing to a thing that you can no longer manipulate properly, and it's a nightmare. And if you go beyond that and you have to fix something, it's even worse. So that's one thing I don't like about Blender. I do really want to get into some more real CAD. But again, it would take me a long time to become this proficient. I made this last night. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't sit down last night for the first time and go, I'm going to make some LED strips for my Trident. Last night was the last ditch effort of me trying to make LED strips for my Trident. But I was smarter about it. I sat down with a piece of paper and a pencil, and I drew out what I wanted first, as opposed to sitting down and trying to produce something in Blender. Drawing it out first allowed me to basically have a plan ahead of time, so that when I did things in Blender, I didn't do anything weird and out of order. I basically went through and, yeah. Tinkercad, yeah. Onshape, isn't that like on Apple devices? I could be wrong. I might be thinking about something else. Oh no, I'm thinking, I'm thinking about something else. But I think I'm going to leave this here. Mission not accomplished. 2 hours in, but I guess I got the thermistors in there. That was something that needed to be done. Next mission, lighting, and let's aim for tomorrow. I'm going to aim for tomorrow. If I sit down, well, it's already 6:30. I'm going to aim for Tuesday. If I sit down tonight and get the models done, tomorrow I can print. Tomorrow night I can test. And then Tuesday I can do a live stream of installation. Powering those up. I do have to look up some stuff. I haven't quite figured out wiring. I don't want to wire directly to the NeoPixel. I want to wire through the 5-volt on the RS25 5-volt supply. Pre-online. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's where things are. We succeeded in one case, we failed in another. But hey, it's something. I guess I should feel good because of that Tronxy. Because that went so unbelievably well, it's ridiculous. Like, I still can't believe how good that printer is. Like, it is literally insane. A 13.22-second Benchy. Wow. But whatever, I'm gonna leave this here. I'll be back in a couple of days. I'll keep everybody posted on the Discord. And thanks for watching. See you next time.